welcome to Fridays at the Front. I'm Will. This is a collaboration between the Shenandoah Valley Battlefields Foundation and Civil War Digital Digest. We want to bring great stories out of the valley to you in your home and then invite you to come here and see them for yourself. Today, it's a much more beautiful day than we're going to talk about. I'm on the Kernstown battlefield property. We'll talk about First Kernstown today, which was March 23rd, 1862. We're over on Sandy Ridge. Most of us know Pritchard's Hill, and that's where Colonel Kimball is commanding the fight from. Coming the other direction is Colonel Tyler with his Federal attack. They run into Confederate infantry of the Stonewall Brigade and other regiments behind a stone wall, literally. This attack fails for quite a while and goes on for quite a bit. But after just a couple hours of fighting, the Federals start to get advantage, and it happens in a way that we talk about here occasionally, and that is by turning the flank. A stone wall is fantastic as long as it's facing your enemy. Once your enemy gets around the edge, and troops like the 8th Ohio and the 84th Pennsylvania and our guys, the 14th Indiana, start to do that when they come in from Pritchard's Hill. Tyler has the Confederates busy and shooting up their ammunition this way on a really cold day in March 1862. Federals start to work on this side and they get around the edge. First to defend, the 1st Virginia Battalion, the Irish Brigade, refuses the flank or faces the new attack, and the 21st Virginia pops out to come around and help as well. The 84th Pennsylvania makes their way up, and the 1st Virginia Battalion, those Irish Brigade guys, play a trick on the Federals. They play a ruse. As they're fired upon, they yell, "Don't fire, we're Federals," and things like that. It works with the 84th, and their Colonel Murray is killed on the side of this hill. The men who survive have to hunker down to get under the fire. Just to their left, up comes Lieutenant Colonel Harrow, who's only been commanding the 14th for 2 months. Harrow is a pre-war lawyer and learning his trade here. They attack just to the left. They hear the cry of the Irish Brigade, "Don't advance! We're Federals! Don't fire! We're the 84th Pennsylvania!" But the 84th boys hunkered down on this hill, hear the same thing, and yell that it's a ruse. The 14th doesn't stop and pushes on. They cross a road that the roadbed is being reclaimed here, and there's a stone wall that's currently missing. It has the 21st Virginia trying to help refuse the flank, but low on ammunition. The 14th has its dander up, and this is a moment when leadership isn't always by the stripes or the straps, but sometimes just man to man. Paul Truckee, a private from Vincennes, Indiana, gets his dander up, grabs his Enfield rifle, hops on the fence and yells, "Come on, boys!" Different men pick up the cry, and the 14th charges, pushes across, pushes the 21st back, pushes the Irish Battalion back, and takes part of Sandy Ridge. Night is coming. The Federals go a certain distance. One Confederate gun is left behind when its wheel breaks, but there's not much the Federals can do. They're disorganized by the attack, and they need to stop. Here they stop for the night with a tactical victory against Stonewall Jackson. There are a lot of organizations working to preserve properties around here, working together. The Kernstown Battlefield Association is doing a fantastic job with property and restoration of property so you can understand it better. The Shenandoah Valley Battlefields Foundation has property coming close by, and there's other organizations. This is a wonderful spot to be in a really lush green part of the country, enjoy history, and get a better perspective on what happened here. We hope you'll come out here and do it. We'll see you next time.